Oh, now I'm getting invites from Swamp. Thank you, bud. Let's wait for this thing to pop up in the chat. There we go. Welcome back, all my gnarly ones. We hope you enjoyed race number 1. We are back live here for doubleheader race number 2 at Auto Club. Race number 1, we saw fuel mileage come into play with Ace Strikes managing to save enough fuel to pick up the win in his NARL debut. Another surprise winner at Auto Club. It produces again. So we are about to hop right in to race number 2. And the field is inverted, meaning the results from last race are completely swapped over to the starting positions in this race. We will see Lieutenant Crunch and NR Lewis lead the field to green. As I catch up on Jim's chat to make sure I can join, I can. We're going to go blue screen here, jumping right into this race.
Winning this race.
Yes, I have Postium back with me here for race number 2. Picking Swamp to win this thing. Swamp is in this race along with Chapman. They are our 2 call-ups here for race number 2. Same format as race number 1. 14 laps in stage 1. Right on the edge of the fuel window. But should make it here. Tonight's races were brought to you by Fanatec here. First race we had the wheel. This race we have the pedals. I wish I had the shifter on the screen because I'm sure some of these guys are wanting that shifter after race number 1. But here we go. Under green here at Auto Club. Race number 2. Lieutenant Crunch leads the field off into corner number 1 for the first time. We saw a lot of drivers have trouble getting on pit lane in race number 1. Will we see that again here in race 2? The guys at the front were the ones that found an oil patch, according to Storm Rooster there, getting onto pit lane. But LD Allen here looking for the lead early. Head off into turn 3 here for the first time in race 2. NR Lewis looking to make it 3 wide for the lead. And he does. Yeah. NR Lewis with a big run off the inside lane. Here comes Plum up the middle. Ball stick up the middle. TK on the bottom. You already heard his change.
It's going to be crazy watching all these guys up here, that finished, way back in the pack, or the faster guys are going to be able to pass them cleanly without having to move.
You already heard change his paint scheme here. Rocking the pedigree car here for race number 2. Number 18, we saw him up front for a majority of race number 1.
They're 4 wide.
Yeah, they're not holding back already.
I think they're 5 wide.
I see 4 right now. But this is wild and crazy. They picked up right where they left off in race 1. These guys not holding back an inch.
Still 3 wide.
Yeah, they are. Oh, Kevbro also changed his paint scheme.
That's amazing how these guys can just go to different cars with,
Yeah. Goes changing his paint scheme. Riding on board with Jagboy. He's right here in the very back. Had a good race number 1. Off to a tough start here in race 2. Started towards the back. Hasn't made up too much ground. There's Swamp Fox in the number 41. Just kind of cruising right now. Chapman, Xfinity regular, NARL rookie, also in this field. We'll scroll around to him. There's your race 1 winner, Ace Strikes. Here's Chapman, found some trouble early, driving the number 96, just hanging off the tail end of his group. Action is hot.
It looks like a lot of
here.
These guys brought backup cars for some reason. I guess they thought they were just going to...
Yeah, I guess so. Swamp looking to utilize the high lane. This is his first call-up of the season. He's pretty good on these bigger tracks. Picked up a win at Talladega, win at Michigan. Didn't have the... didn't have the season he wanted in Cup last season. So here he is in Xfinity regular this season, but looking to make the most out of his opportunity tonight.
Yeah, there's just something about swamping bigger things, you know, bigger tracks, bigger women.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Host really slaying everybody. It continues. What part of that 30 rack are you on now?
8.
Oh boy. This is going to be fun by the end of this one. As we got some contact there for second place.
Yeah, Sharp looking a clown up on the highway there. Ooh, saving the crunch. Oh, crunch. Oh, no, never mind. Crunch saved it. Crunch saved it.
It's getting pretty crazy here. Mid-pack. I'm going to cycle back through to the lead where it looks like Big Jim has taken the lead here. Ballstick running in third place, though.
Yeah, what is Plum's sponsor? Smithfield Power what?
I think it's Power Bites.
Power Bites.
Yeah, something like that. Ballstick making a move for second place. That 8 car's looking sporty here in race 2. As they get bottled up. Oh, man. They are getting pretty squirrely here towards the back of the field.
Yeah, it looks like Ghost just straight moved to the 16.
Caution might be brewing here. They're 5-6 wide here in the back. Oh, Ballstick trying to correct his car. Looks like he found some trouble. He's in the wall. From the front to the back for Ballstick.
Yeah, I love Ballsack, but I mean, he just can't drive.
Jesus. God, just laying waste to everybody.
Yeah, Nick can't either. Looks like Kevin washes up the track. Oh, yep. Oh, and then he bumps his teammate up. Yeah, he can't drive. Only reason Lewis has
slaying everybody.
Only reason Lewis.
Continue.
Only reason Lewis has wins is because people just magically decided to wreck on the last lap in turn 4.
NR Lewis, if you tune back in on this after the race, I apologize. And that goes for everybody else. Host is he's feeling it tonight, and nobody is safe from his comments.
Now this has nothing to do. Well, why is Ballsack typing and driving at the same time?
I mean, he's got a wheel. It's pretty easy with a wheel, I would think.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. I guess. The only person I haven't seen be a clown tonight is Kevro. So far, anyway.
Alright.
Well, whoever drives the 96 is a clown.
Oh, man. Anyways, back up in front. We've got Big Jim up in the front here, trying to break the draft from Captain Killam. This is the largest lead we've seen in either race tonight, apart from the final pit stops there at the end of stage 2. But we got Big Jim up front, followed by Captain Killam in second place. Sharp sitting in third. All at the top of your point standings here in Season 2. Plumby's Pipe hanging on for 5th place.
A lot of clownery going on in this race.
Lots of clownery. Clownery. Top 5 or so have broken away from the rest of the field. Jim really getting away. Sharp looking to take a peek on Captain Killam here for second place. We get a lap counter on Jim here when he crosses the line on his stream. We've got 3 to go here in stage 1.
Nick just dives it in. He is probably the ultimate clown of the night.
So in the first 4 positions here, we've got all 4 teams represented. F76 leading, TJR leading, Elite leading, RKR. A lot of parity here tonight at Auto Club. Plum hanging on for 5th place there. Had a rough race number 1. Got into a little bit of lag issues with Nick. But here he is up in the front of the field here early on. We are about a lap and a half from the end of stage number 1. Captain Killam looking to chase down Big Jim. Jim breaking the draft every chance that he gets.
And Sharp takes the outside from You Already Heard.
Heard in the pedigree, number 18. Saw him in the Interstate Batteries 18, race number 1. Captain Killam outside, getting a push from Sharp. Maybe. Nope, Sharp's going to look low. Last lap, stage 1. Side by side here is going to allow Jim, I think, to set or just cruise here to end the stage.
Yeah, they're too far back and they're just battling with each other. They don't even care about who wins. It's like Kevbro's typing. What happened to Kevbro? Kevbro is racing and typing.
So Jim is going to take stage number 1. Looks like Sharp lagged a little bit.
Lagging.
That puts Plum in the wall, but Plum is going to hang on here for a stage point.
Imagine that. Hitting the lag switch.
Oh, Plum gets lagged again. He's going to be upset about that. So Big Jim takes stage number 1 here in race 2. Sharp 2nd, Captain Killam 3rd. You Already Heard 4th, Plum in 5th.
2 TJR Fords in the top 5, followed by Jag and then Swamp.
Yeah, so 3 in the top 6 for TJR.
Mm-hmm. Or if you think about it, 4 in the top 7 for TJR. Those are interesting numbers, Gator.
Interesting. Very interesting. I think most of these guys are probably going to use their same adjustments as they used in race number 1, Host, wouldn't you think? Or do you think these guys are going to try something different?
I mean, if it worked out good, they're going to do the same thing. If they didn't, probably not.
Here we are, stage number 2. Race number 2. Jim leads the field back to green. Sharp on the outside. Sharp was lagging just a little bit there at the end of stage 1. We've got 12 laps in stage 2. Sharp is going to get out of the way.
Yeah, it's a class act by Sharp, you know.
There's not a lot of drivers that do that.
Yeah, there's not, you know, especially the 48 of Nick. And Sharp went around trying to let everyone by. It looks like somebody got out. Yeah,
it's not something we really penalize here, for here in the NARL, but it is kind of a really big respect factor.
Yeah, I mean, it has to do with respect, but you know, if you're being fucking stupid, you know, and being, you know, and letting lag determine the race, you know, you're probably the biggest clown in the league.
Well,
probably just leave.
There's Jesus. Well, there's Host. Another $5 to William Swear Jar.
No, it's $10 now. He changed it.
Oh, okay. Well, you're gonna have a big check to write to Williams at the end of the season here.
It's all good. I'll write the check and it'll bounce.
Well,
by that time, I can block him on everything.
All that money to the Swear Jar will go to a good cause at the end of the season. We will be donating it to charity. Big run here from Lieutenant Crunch, being pushed by Nick. 6th place here, going off into 1. Captain Killam and Big Jim are side by side for the lead. Jag Boy, You Already Heard, side by side for 2nd. And Crunch trying to get up there. He's going to get caught right behind Plum. Nick going to look to the bottom, though, leave his teammate. Plum's going to go to the bottom because he does not want Nick in front of him.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would want Nick in front of him.
Oh, Nick's going to push him up the track. This might get interesting here between those two. They're not happy with one another.
Lewis swamping the grass a little bit. Probably wasn't intentional. Just a little bit of a heat 5 bubble that we don't have on iRacing.
Yeah, trying to bump draft down the front straight away and just kind of bunching up a little bit. These cars will get swirly and kind of get hard to handle.
No, I mean like that little like bubble, you know, where you're like next to somebody, but it's not really next to you for some reason.
Yeah, no harm, no foul there. Swamp saves it. He's still in this front pack here. Lead group in three wide in this group. Nick in the middle, in the sucker hole, as they like to call it sometimes in Daytona and Talladega. Trying to side draft his teammate up in the top lane. That's not going to work. Can they hold it here into one?
I really hope Lewis just takes a right-hand turn right now.
It's getting really tight there between these guys. Nick gets loose off the corner. Joe gets loose off the corner, but good save there from the 18 car.
Yeah, that was an excellent save. He got super loose off of that. Me driving, I would have lost it.
You got three Elite Motorsports Toyotas there on the bottom lane. Hurd, Lewis, and Chapman making his Cup Series debut. Toyota's looking strong here for race 2. They looked strong in race 1, but didn't get the results they were looking for. Lewis with some pit entry problems. Joe coming home with a respectable, I believe it was 3rd or 4th, so not too shabby there. Got their teammate Chapman with them here in race 2.
Yeah, Plum is definitely keeping his distance from Nick. Understandable.
This is... Captain Killen paces the field here. Number 14, two-time World War champions. Number 14 Ford for TJR. You got a teammate Jaguar right behind him. It's one of the best schemes in the game.
Without a doubt, yeah. Jag doesn't make the corner he wants to, and wants to go 3 wide. Jim and Joseph.
Oh, Jag gets really loose. That's going to be a wreck.
He's around.
A big wreck on the back straightaway.
Around. Oh, and he's flipping. Jag is flipping end over end.
Big wreck in the back.
Oh, and the 10 is up and down. Oh, my goodness.
That's going to give us our first caution for cause in race 2. Carnage with Jagboy getting loose. Coming out of turn 2.
Jag might be dead. Same with Plum. Jag got Ryan Newman through that.
Oh, man. I didn't catch all of it as I was on board with Lewis trying to make his way through. But I saw in Lewis's mirror, big wreck back there. Jagboy getting the worst of it. They make it a stage and a half in race 2. You think we're going to see one in the final stage, so they don't want that fuel mileage stuff again. As a lot of the guys like to complain about, but hey, it's part of racing.
Alright, I do have word from the infield care center. Jag is alive.
I would hope so. He went for a wild ride there, but just 15 seconds of damage or something like that.
It might have been more. He took a tumble.
We're going to have a 3-lap shootout to end this stage.
It's amazing how his car is even still on the track.
3-lap shootout here to end stage number 2. Captain Killen out front. Lewis up to the high lane.
How many laps are left? 2?
Coming to 2.
Nick will not finish in the top 5.
I don't know. We've seen Nick make some pretty aggressive moves tonight. We might see him just move some of these guys to get some stage points. As you already heard, with a huge run out of corner number 4, he's going to challenge for the lead. 3rd to 1st for Joe. He hugs that bottom lane. Can he keep up the momentum? He's going to be able to clear Captain Killen. Power move from Hurd. Captain Killen going to look low here.
On the bottom. He's going for it. Oh, Nick gives Lewis the bumper a little bit going into the turn.
Killen now slides up in front of Hurd. Joe's going to look back low. Killen's going to block it. 1 to go. Stage number 2. Who's going to take it?
It's going to be an elite driver.
Can they get a big enough run down the back straightaway? You've got to think Hurd's going to have a shot at it. Killen going to try to break the draft. Joe's going to look low. Captain Killen's going to block it, but then he doesn't, and he moves back up high. Joe dives it off into 3. Killen's going to get a good run here off of 4. They are neck and neck. This is going to be close. Who's going to get it? I think it was Killen.
Got it.
I think it was Killen.
Killen got it.
What a finish. I think it was Killen, but I'm not sure.
That was crazy. Oh, Jim, scroll up. Come on.
Need Jim to scroll up here.
I need Jim to scroll up. Come on.
Need Jim to scroll up. It was Joe. Joe got it.
Joe got it. Wow.
I thought Killam had it, but it ended up being You Already Heard by a hair. You Already Heard takes stage number 2. Captain Killam in second place. NR Lewis gets third. Ghost fourth. And TK270 Kelvin rounds out your top 5. What a finish to stage 2. Now, host, this is where you say we might see some carnage.
Yeah, intentional caution, without a doubt. And I'm going to try my best to catch it on screen.
Here we are.
Because, I mean, you know, that's got to be submitted immediately. You know, nobody should be causing an intentional caution.
Final stage of the evening. Here, race number 2 of our doubleheader. Coming down to the end of these things. 18 laps remaining for the night. You already heard getting a big push from Lewis, Kelvin, and Big Jim there on the inside lane. Captain Killam on the outside lane, followed by the Ghost and Kevbro. We're going to go 3 wide already. Kevin in the middle. Kevbro in the middle as well. Kevin following Kevin.
Just waiting for the intentional caution.
TK going to have a big run coming out of turn 2 with that draft of the cars in front of him. Should be able to clear Big Jim down the back straightaway. And he does. The spot is his if he wants to take it, but he does not. He stays high. Captain Killam, you already heard. They're always good here at Auto Club. Always up in front of the field. Kevin looking for third. That nice looking Cincinnati number 88.
Yeah, it sucks it says Cincinnati on it.
Yeah, that's a shame. I wish it said Gainesville or something.
Gainesville? Are you talking about Florida?
Yes, let's go Gators.
Yeah, no, let's play out here.
Oh, there's another one. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Host's wall is getting shorter and thinner and smaller and every other adjective you can think of. Emptier.
I look at it as the glass is half full, alright?
Looking at it as half empty after this race is the way you're going.
No, definitely half full.
Ugh.
Waiting for the intentional caution.
Well, we got 3 elite drivers here on the bottom lane trying to get to 1, 2, and 3. Hurd, Lewis, and Chapman. Kevbro at the back end of this front pack here, so all 4 elite drivers here in the top 7 or 8. Captain Killam runs just a little bit wide. He's right up next to the wall. Which lane is going to prevail? Looks like the inside lane.
Very excited.
We've got a group of 8 cars right here.
Oh, and Kevin puts old Ghost into the wall.
Yep, a little bit of door banging.
Yeah, looks like he didn't mean to, though. Looks like it was just a little, wash up. And
they are affiliates. Quote.
Yeah, it's actually got an affiliate with Ghost or whatever. Somebody got kicked off of TJR.
You can see that. So we're going to see another surprise winner here in stage 2. We're going to get a caution, getting a few mileage again.
Nope.
At the rate
caution.
At the rate these guys are going, it's green right now. We've got Nick creeping back up into the picture along with Swamp Fox, Sharp, and Ballstick right here, trying to catch the draft of the lead group.
Yeah, Swamp needs to get going.
And just hanging off the tail end of this. On board with Sharp here as they try to catch the front pack. they should have the draft now. At least Swamp does. That they do. So make it like a 12-car breakaway here.
How many laps are left?
I will check Jim's stream once he comes back around here. Ace strikes. Way off the pace, trying to save again. Chapman coming in. Early pit stop here for Chapman. Is he splitting the stage in half like Sharp did? Sharp finished second with that strategy. We got 11 laps remaining, so he's pitting just a little bit early. We got one in the grass on the front straightaway. Who was that? I think that might have been Sharp. That is Sharp. Sharp is off the pace. Not sure what's going on with the 9 car. I missed it, but he's off the pace. Dropped way off. As Chapman was the first of the leaders to pit here. Strange that Elite's not pitting at the same time, and they must be on different strategies. Good to see if they can't try 3 or 4 different strategies to get one of their drivers in victory lane. We're in the final stage here of the race number 2 of our doubleheader.
How many laps did you say?
This should be 9 to go at the line.
Cool. Potty break.
Poe's taking a potty break, so that's a good time for me to say tonight's races are brought to you by JDCNC, our sponsor for this season. Check them out on Facebook, Instagram, their website, JDCNC. Custom engraving, sublimation, all sorts of gifts, personalized items. Great partner. Love to have them on board with us. Made so many great things, and they're continuing to do good things. JDCNC. Swamp has now found his way up to this front pack. We're going to have any takers for pit lane this time by. Doesn't look like it. Everybody stays out yet again. You got to think these guys don't want to run it out.
Yeah, you know, they're all just hoping for that caution to come out, but somebody just needs to grow some balls and wreck somebody and cause a caution.
Oh, stop it. We do not promote that sort of thing here in the NARL. And if somebody gets caught doing that...
I never said they wouldn't get a penalty for it. I never said...
Yep, it would be a definite penalty.
I'm just saying, somebody needs to grow the balls and do it.
A definite penalty. As Captain Killam gets loose there off of 4. Washes way up. Front pack still all right here bunched up together. You already heard leading.
Yeah, Joe's had just an excellent car tonight. Same with Jim and Killam and
Lewis has been up front a lot of the night.
Yeah, Lewis too. Oh, Joe pitting.
Joe might be pitting.
The apron.
Joe signaling he's going to pit this time by your race leader. Expect him on pit lane.
Oh, washing up the track.
He does wash up the track just a little bit.
Oh, so is Kelvin.
Oh, Lewis Swamp Ghost!
Oh, no! Oh.
Great save by Hurd. He got ran over.
Ghost almost ruined Joe's race.
That might have been the caution that you were looking for. Ghost just planted. You already heard there coming to the pits, but Joe with a great save to hold on there, keep it straight. Kevin pits here, so split the final pack, the first pack in half. 4 drivers pitting from it this time by.
Yeah, that would not have been good if Ghost just planted Joe. He almost missed pit road.
Almost, as those 3 come out together. Kevin might have got a penalty. He's still on pit lane.
Something happened to Sharp.
Yeah, Sharp was off the pace a few laps ago. These are your leaders right here. Nick, Swamp, Captain Killam, Big Jim, Jag Boy. 3 TJR drivers right here.
Ace strikes. Oh, no, never mind.
Yep, looks like some are going to come to pit lane.
Plum and A Strikes just sticking right next to each other. I would assume Plum is going to be trying to save.
Yep, absolutely. Nick to pit lane. Captain Killen to pit lane. Jag boy! Big move to pit lane there for Jag. He might have got caught speeding. Got in there really fast.
Like Swamp might have stayed out. He's still rolling.
Yep, Swamp stays out another lap with Big Jim.
That's risky to stay out that long. Not
Joker,
that many
we had
cars
an
on the
incredible
track.
race one. Ace Strikes won in his NARL debut with fuel strategy. Looks to be doing the same here in race number 2. Going to try it again as Big Jim and Swamp should be on pit lane this time by. The last of your lead pack to pit, and here they come. So the last of your leaders to pit.
And Ghost is just blocking Joe like it's unreal.
You know, Joe's not going to be happy with that.
I probably would move him by now. I mean, that's me. I'm just trying to get through all the traffic now.
Joe's trying to get by Nick here. Get another spot. He is going to be able to get by Nick.
Yeah, he's got Lewis right behind him, so that's a big plus right there. Nothing's happening. She's just maybe trying to get out the way of people.
Let me get back up here.
Nick.
These are your 2 leaders. They're trying to make it on fuel yet again. Ace Strikes and Plum these pipes. Looking to pull the strategy that Ace used the first lap, or the first race. And there's the leaders behind him. Ace doesn't have as big of a cushion as he had last time. Let me see how many laps are left. 2 laps left. Can Ace hold on again? That pack is coming.
Wouldn't they be 1 lap ahead, though?
Ace Strikes is your leader. Ace looking to play fuel strategy again. That lead group is right behind him, though. He does not have the luxury to save a lot of fuel. Is he going to make it, though? 1 to go. Looking to sweep the night. Everybody behind him is good on fuel. Can he keep up the pace enough to do it again?
But they're a lap down, though, aren't they, Gator?
They are not.
How are they not a lap down if they didn't pit and the other people did?
Ace was off the pace, so they only took a splash of fuel.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
He's coming out of turn 4. Looks like he's going to be able to do it again. Magic strikes twice. Ace Strikes does it again. Jim gets second. youalreadyhurd gets third. Kebro fourth. Swamp Fox picks up a top 5.
Fifth place, right on Swamp.
Ghost 6. Nick 7. Lewis 8. Jag 9th. Captain Killen 10th. Ace Strikes twice in a row. Pulls the fuel strategy. Picks up 2 wins. Incredible. I cannot believe he just did that again. But then at the same time, I can believe it. As it looks like Plum is trying to get pushed here by Lieutenant Crunch across the line. Maybe. Yep, Crunch was trying to push Plum across the line.
Top 10 went through, more than likely. Yeah, he's up to speed.
Yeah, Plum ran out of fuel. Crunch finishes. Plum is going to be able to cross the line now. Ace Strikes did it again. I cannot wait to see this chat. Just get started on fuel mileage again. Believe it or not, Ace Strikes is your first two-time Cup winner this season. And he does it in his debut. On his debut night. Picks up 2 wins. I'm going to go ahead.
That's crazy.
Tell him to get back in this chat party. Nick with the fast lap again, a 38.99. That's a heater. Let me go ahead and get Ace back in here, as well as Big Jim. I'll go ahead and get Big Jim in here, as I am currently blue screened. Let me tag Ace. What a race, man. As we await our winner, the sweep of the night. There he is, Ace Strikes. Man, we talked about it the first race. You just did it again. The first two-time Cup Series winner this season, and you did it on your first night, both with a little bit of fuel mileage saving, but spectacular, surprising fashion, man. It's got to feel good. And did you do anything different from race 1, or was it just save yet again?
It feels great, actually. But I messed I messed with my strategy on saving a little bit. I tried to stay with the pack there for a while. So I think it was the first 2 laps I was in the draft trying to save. So that helped a lot. But I knew I had others with me there. The 24 and the 10, I believe, were back there with me. So I knew I had to get on my game and get it done quick and go. And I got done saving earlier than the stage before. However, I gave up more time. So I had to get moving on the last couple laps. Because I was good on fuel. I just had to make sure that they didn't catch me there.
Well, it didn't look like you had the luxury of having as big of a lead there after pit stops as you did in the first race. When did you know you were good, and when did you know you were going to be able to make it to be able to push your car to stay in front of that group?
Yeah, so most of the stage I was concerned with what the 10 was doing. He started saving after me, so I knew he had to save more. His way of saving was a lot different than mine. We often slammed bumpers in the corners because of our let-off points and all that. So I was mainly focused on him, and I wanted to save as much as I could quickly because I wanted to push in the end, and that's what I did. It's just, I don't know where the gap came, like where I lost all that time at. I guess I saved too much there. But in the last couple laps, when I was good to go, around 3 to go. I was good on fuel, and but the car was so loose that I had to half throttle it for most of the corner, so I lost time there as well.
Well, two for two in in your NARL career. That's pretty impressive. I'll toss it over to Host.
Maybe?
I'll toss over to Host to see if he's got anything this time around. Host, you got any questions?
Dude, I mean, I'm just like so in awe that you can just do that 2 times in a row and nobody's just like, you know what, maybe we should probably save fuel or cause a caution to prevent this. At least make it look, accidental. But I mean, what an incredible job, dude. 2 in 1 night. I don't think that's it. I mean, that's never been done. I mean, and also way to. I appreciate you getting us our points back from our little incident a couple weeks ago. That is great. Man, I mean, just great job tonight, dude. You deserved it all the way. Just looking forward to watching more of you racing this year.
Yeah, it's been quite the experience being in the pack with driving with a lot of guys that I don't know how they race. So close together. So I may not have been the fastest car on track, but I was learning a lot. So, and it was a ton of fun, especially race 1, stage 1. I think that was amazing.
Well, Ace, 2 for 2. Incredible start to your NARL career. I'll toss it to you again. You got more time to shout out here. Who you got this time around?
Same people. Big Jim, Tango, and you. Thank you all for helping me out. Thanks for letting me in the league. Thanks to Tango for teaching me how to save, because I wouldn't do it without him.
All right, my guy. Well, 2 for 2. Congratulations. Sweeping the doubleheader tonight here at Auto Club. Good job. Well,
thank you.
Also in the booth with me, I now got our runner-up finisher tonight here in race number 2. Ace's F76 Motorsports teammate, Big Jim. Jim, so close yet again. Another top 5 and bridesmaid once again. I mean, how you feeling after that? Do you think you could have saved as much as what Ace was saving to be able to get the job done tonight?
I mean, no. I have a stick. I could use the clutch, but I've been told by trusty sources that the best way to go about using the stick is not to have the clutch attached. So I just use a sequential shifting. And I guess that does make a difference because Ace winning 2 of those races off of the same exact strategy. I'm so happy that he's part of F76M and is a really good guy. I'm glad he's here.
Well, absolutely. Well, you had a pretty eventful night there. Race number 1 probably didn't go exactly how you envisioned as you finally finished outside the top 5 for the first time this season, back in 8th place. But how were you able to bounce back there in race 2, and did you try anything different compared to race number 1?
I tried something completely different. So when I came down pit road, it told me that 1 or half a tank or whatever is 3-4 laps of fuel, or there's 3 laps of fuel and there's 4 laps left in the race. What it doesn't account for is that I crossed the line, and that puts me at 3 laps of fuel. I would have been able to make it with no tires and just the half a can of fuel. So we had that discussion in that little break, intermission between the races. They said that the reason I was in 8th when I wasn't with that main pack was that they took no tires, they took half a can. So I threw that strategy in, and it looked like Swamp did the exact same thing. We came down together, and I mean, if you saw it on pit exit, we were pushing each other, trying to stay in front of that main group with, Joe and Kev Bro, all those guys back there. So yeah, there was definitely a change in strategy for that second race.
All right, well, Jim, impressive outing for your debuting teammate here, Ace Strikes. And impressive for you to come home second here in the second race at Auto Club. Congratulations on that. I'll toss it over to Host now, see if he's got anything. Host, you got anything for Jim?
No, I don't have any questions, Jim, but I mean, great job tonight, I mean, it's not where you want to finish, but what is that? You're like 8th?
I finished second so many times. I finished second more than I've, well, that doesn't make sense, but I finished second a lot of times when I finished in the top 5. Finished behind Dio like 2 times, and then Max once. So, yeah, I've got to work on actually putting together a race-winning car, Gator.
Yeah, Gator knows what that's like, sort of.
I know all about race-winning cars. However, my race-winning cars don't get to victory lane, so.
It's tough scene.
Yeah, it is a very tough scene. Well, Jim, congratulations. I mean, you got Richmond up next here. Any prospects for that?
Oh, I love my hometown track. I love Martinsville more, but I do have a soft spot for Richmond. We'll be practicing that one quite a bit.
All right. Well, anybody you want to shout out before we let you head on out of here?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely want to shout out you guys in the booth. I forgot to do that last week or whenever Mid-Ohio was. I forgot to shout you guys out, but I do enjoy watching the races back on the stream. You guys had a long one tonight. But also need to shout out Ace for winning both races. A great addition to F76M and F76M as a whole. Great organization over there.
All right. Congratulations, Jim. Next time we'll see you on track, be at Richmond in your home state, next in the Cup Series. So good job. Talk to you next time.
Yep. Thank you, Gator.
Well, Host, this was our second ever doubleheader here in the NARL, and it did not disappoint. here tonight at Auto Club. Any final thoughts on what we saw here tonight?
I mean, it was crazy. I mean, I don't understand how nobody, in the first race realized that they were going to be saving fuel, and then they didn't do anything about it in the second race. I mean, Ace said it himself. He's still learning on how to use the wheel and how to save fuel. If you've had a wheel, you should know how to save fuel, especially on this game. So, I mean, it's a little surprising to me that he won the second race. Because everybody knew he was going to do the exact same thing again,
and nobody else tried it. I was a little, other than Plum, and I was a little surprised by that.
Yeah, Plum tried it, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Weird.
interesting there decisions from some of the other drivers, but still incredible racing nonetheless. We saw 3, 4 wide frequently, and only 2 cautions the whole night. So great racing here tonight at Auto Club.
Yeah. Another thing is, a lot of people, say, fuel mileage is bad. Fuel mileage racing is bad. I mean, it's a part of racing. It happens. Whether it's fun to watch or not, it happens as a part of racing. Just because it goes that way and it doesn't go your way doesn't mean you should try to get rid of fuel mileage racing.
It can, like I said, it can happen anywhere at any time, depending on how cautions fall, and
exactly,
whatever.
Yeah.
But it's part of racing. Just got to learn, got to adapt, and it seemed like nobody adapted as well as Ace Strikes did tonight, and he deservingly ended up on top in both races using the same exact strategy. So congratulations to him.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't, save fuel because you don't have a wheel or whatever, or you're not good at it. I mean, you can't afford a wheel. It's understandable. Get a better job.
I've learned to save on a controller. I can't save as much as a guy with a shifter and a wheel, but I've learned some tricks. So it can be done. However, great night of racing here in the NARL once again. Auto Club doubleheader did not disappoint. But next up, we're going to have the Truck Series tomorrow night, and they're going to Iowa Speedway, another track that's got options on lanes on which you can run. There should be 2 wide, 3 wide racing there, just on a much smaller scale. So Truck Series tomorrow night at Iowa. Xfinity Series will be going road course racing yet again on Wednesday night as they head to Road America. The longest track on the game, 2+ minute lap times. Short race in terms of laps, but in terms of time, still going to be about the same. Check out those guys going road course racing on Wednesday night. For the Cup Series, they are off on Thursday after tonight's doubleheader. They get a much-needed break, and they will be back in action next Monday, and they will be going short track racing at Richmond Raceway, home of our second-place finisher tonight, Big Jim. So we'll see how these guys fare as they go from a big, long, sweeping 2-mile track down to a short track. Should be interesting, fun to watch. Make sure you guys tune in for that. So a good week of racing coming up ahead for the NARL, and can't wait for it. Thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate the support. Keep checking in with us. Facebook, Twitter. Keep up to date if you're in the league, Discord. So for Host Team Hose, my name's Gator Mike. We appreciate y'all's support, and we will catch you tomorrow night, Truck Series, Iowa Speedway. To all my gnarly ones out there, stay safe. Catch you next time.
Fuck you.